As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
That is third. The third baseman, Anthony Jennings.
In now, Anthony Jennings. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
So now to the plate, George Bruce. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now both runners are breaking. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now batting, Derek Page. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Boyd over at second. Jennings on at first with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Again, another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
To the plate now, Darnell Page. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's the 1-0.
Go.
3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. David Phelps, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in now, Jermaine Smith. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And the count will be full. Line toward the alley and left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's the first strike, 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Cotton hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, one there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Joel Drew, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next for New York, Craig Boyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The catcher, Corey Burnett.
At the plate, Corey Burnett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Sams has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, David Phelps.
David Phelps.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now in the box, Sams, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here it comes. Down and away, ball one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Misses, ball 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Digging in, Joseph Page. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Page has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Samuel Mason. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Page over to his left. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in, Troy Boyd. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Anthony Jennings, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it. Now the 2-0.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, the first
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate now, George Bruce. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Derek Page. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Drew is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 New York.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They currently rank among the best in the league in runs scored and team OPS. And talking with one of the pitchers on the team earlier, he said, what our guys are able to do on offense gives us pitchers a huge boost in confidence because we know they're going to show up and give us a lot of run support to work with. That allows us to go out and be aggressive on the mound. An interesting point there and something to keep an eye on, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, Steven McCallum.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now, Jermaine Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Runner at first here, one man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darnell Hage.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Drilled on the ground is short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting, the center fielder, Greg Boyd.
So now to the plate, Craig Boyd hopped up. Hage is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting,
Digging in the switch hitter, Corey Burnett. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's set, here it comes. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, David Phelps. He swings and misses, throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Drew has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
second base.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Samuel Mason. He's set, and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Troy Boyd. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1 strike.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run is in to score from third as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Into the box, Anthony Jennings. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Nick Hippern answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nick Hippern.
At the plate, George Bruce, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, Derek Page. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 8 and the Brewers nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Cotton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Joel Drew. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And it's 1 and 1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3 and 1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3 and 2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Sams. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. Sams swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Darnell Page.
The left fielder, Darnell Page.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Settling in now, Craig Boyd. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Burnett.
At the plate now, Corey Burnett. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. That gets down as 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in, Samuel Mason. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Rodney Junko gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Troy Boyd will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 10-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now, Sean Page. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Page is there, and he'll bring this one in. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping in, Joseph Page. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ray Frazier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Frazier.
In there, 0-1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 1 home run and 5 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Frazier, originally from New York State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So standing in, Anthony Jennings, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, George Bruce.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Hayes. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
On its way is pitch number 75.
That's a strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So now to the plate, Jermaine Smith. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. So coming to the plate, Darnell Page. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, Craig Boyd. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. At the plate, Corey Burnett. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 201 in his career, as they just continue to pour it on here. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
The batter, number 24. Second
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Samuel Mason. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Troy Boyd. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. And the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Anthony Jennings.
Stepping in now, Anthony Jennings, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's a high pop-up. Page is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 13-0. Ivan Nova gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ivan Nova.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cotton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Joel Drew. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Playing 11.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
No.
Sam's will be next. The 3-1. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping up to the plate, Sam's. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Sean Page, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lindsey Mayer will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sean Spann will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, George Bruce. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bruce is hitting over .350.
Talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, His OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Drew has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Garrett Wynn is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Now to the plate, Derek Page.
Now playing shortstop, number 40, Garrett Wynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. One out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Darnell Page, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Yelich, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Craig Boyd, as he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Burnett.
Standing in, Corey Burnett.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. At the plate, Joseph Page.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Garrett Wynn. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pulled toward right center field. Boyd is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. All set for the start of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Ivan Nova, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops it up. Gonzalez is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Samuel Mason. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 the count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
To the left side, but it's well foul. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. The 0-1 on its way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High and deep down the left field line. Lifted in the air to center field. Drew is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Digging in, Jermaine Smith starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch.
No.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So now to the plate, Cotton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken cold strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-0 is the final in this one. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Phelps gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Stephen McCallum allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Ivan Nova takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.